Alright guys, Rocky Rose here. I'm going to show you guys what's on my PlayStation Vitas. As you see, I got a Steam Deck as well. But, okay, here we go. So, here's, I'm going to show you the Super Nintendo games and the PlayStation 1 games I've got. But here, I'm going to go through the Super Nintendo games I got on here. This is the Chimera Super Nintendo emulator. Let's see, here's the Super Nintendo games I got on this Vita. And guys, Silva Saga, there's a website called CD Romance, and they have for download translated Super Famicom RPGs in English. Really, really good website. Use 5, The Lost City, that's in English. Dragon Quest 5, Dragon Quest 3 in English. Alright, I'm going to show you guys my PS1 games, which, I mean, you wouldn't believe how much, let's see. Alright, let me get this out of here. Alright, so we're going into Adrenaline right now on the Vitas. Let me get there. Hang on one second. So this is Rocky Rose, what's on my PlayStation Vitas in the year 2025. So here we go. Magic Knight Ray Earth right there. Alright, that's on. Okay, so here we go. This is PlayStation Vita Library PS1 games. If you see any kiddie games like this, Goofy's Funhouse, it's because I'm trying to beat 600 PlayStation 1 games. I've added NFL Game Day. The very first NFL Game Day. I never beat that. I gotta beat it. The Crow. A lot of these games are whimsical and sorry, but I've beaten over 400 PlayStation 1 games, and I'm trying to get over 600. So, like a lot of these old sports titles, I've downloaded them on a USB, and I put them on my Vita to play through them to get, okay, Threads of Fate, Tecmo Deception, and Suikoden 2. Alright, now here we go. Let's do on my other Vita. Cyber Tiger, Battle Tanks, NFL Blitz. We got some RPGs on this one. South Park Rally, Woody Woodpecker, South Park, Soccer, Super Slam Soccer, Sledstorm, San Francisco Rush, NHL 2-on-2 Open Ice, NHL Face Off, Spider-Man, Tenchu 1, Tenchu 2, Lost World, Hydro Thunder, Legend of Legaia. I got me some RPG, Rhapsody, and these are Legend of Legaia and Rhapsody are games I've never played through. I mean, I've like any mainstream PS1 RPG that like so well, I've beat all of them. And it's rare that I like a Squaresoft PS1 era game. It's rare to see a game that I haven't beaten from Squaresoft. But here's 2, Saga Frontier 2 and Saga Frontier 1. I have not yet beat these games. Chocobo Racing, I beat that one. I just wanted to download to get Ninja. NASCAR 99, Forsaken, Breath of Fire 3, Swords of Heroes 2, Blasto. And I've actually beat this when I was in 8th grade. I rented this and beat it. It's Brave Spencer Musashi, Wayne Gretzky, Star Ocean, Resident Evil, and so here we go. Now, let me go back to the front. Okay, so we got here's one of my other Vitas, Bahamut Lagoon, Ghost Chaser. That's a Japanese game that was translated on CD Romance. Hyper Area, this is another one I got off CD Romance. Last Bible 3, that is a RPG that I've never played through. Live a Live in English. Magic Knight Ray Earth. I mean, look at my Vitas, guys, and compare what I got on my Vitas to a Nintendo Switch. I mean, no competition. Romancing Saga in English. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Sterling Sharp end-to-end football game. That's the first time I ever heard of that, and so I downloaded it. So let's see, and Game Boy Advance library on my Vita. Did I show you guys? Let's see, wait a minute, 1 second. Let me get back on here and see what I got. As far as online games I play on my Vita, okay, here's something. Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong Country 3. Let me see if I can get a better angle. My camera sucks, guys. Chrono Trigger, Excel Bird. That's another one that I downloaded that was needed an English patch that I got. Breath of Fire 1, Breath of Fire 2, California Games. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, I've been trying to cut my video game playing down. I've always been a video game addict, and you know, when I'm not playing Mortal Kombat 2, I like to beat, I like to set aside a month and beat as many play through as many games as I can. But let's see what I got. How to rob a gas station. I've got a DS emulator that's got the whole library on it. Let's see. Let me go into my GBA. But this title's on my what's on my PlayStation, my modded PlayStation Vita in 2025, and with a special guest Steam Deck here. All right. Here's my Steam Deck library: Assassin's Creed 1 through 3, Battlefield, BioShock Remastered. I'm just like, a lot of these games are so fun to play on a handheld. You know, I've sat out there in the woods. I have a chair out there in the woods, and I'll sit out there and play my Steam Deck. Like the other week, I was playing Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I'm planning to play. I've beat this game front to back 3 times, and I'm really gonna try to just beat it again. That'll be my 4th one. So I beat Skyrim last year on my Steam Deck. Final Fantasy, Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2 Deathmatch are some games that I play online on the Steam Deck, and it's always fun to let's see. I play Halo 3 and Halo 1 on that. But there's the Rusty Lake and Team Fortress 2. See how many hours I got? I got 300 some. Let's see. I got every single achievement in 300 hours. Team Fortress 2. And just a little video, because I mean, I haven't made a video on my handhelds in a long time. I think the last video I made on my handhelds was probably 2022. One of these, let's see. Yeah, this is the one that has Game Boy Advance games on my GBA emulator. I'll show you something else. Hang on 1 second. Do I got a GBA on this other one? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so we're on my blue one. Now look at this. On my blue PlayStation Vita, I've got the whole library of Game Boy Color games, because the GBA emulator plays all the GBA. I never really liked the original Game Boy, but I love the Game Boy Color. So I went ahead, got me a USB, and put every single Game Boy Color game on my blue Vita. But yeah, I mean, it's front to back, man. But yeah, I mean, compare my handhelds to like your average Nintendo Switch. I mean, Nintendo sucks, man. It's like, it's a waste of money. I mean, the PlayStation Vita and the Steam Deck both they just slaughter the frickin' Switch, man. I can't stand it. I'm gonna go switch to desktop right quick, and I'll show you guys what's on my desktop mode on my Steam Deck. This is a Vita 2000 black. This is a aqua blue Vita 2000. Not a scratch on. I've had these systems for like 10 years. Not 10 years. 2 years and 10 months. Almost 3 years, and none of them's got any scratches. They look brand new. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there's Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. That's one of the, okay, here we go. Here's my desktop on my Steam Deck. Team Fortress, Final Fantasy 9, Elder Scrolls, Halo, And there's another thing. Where's that? Myst. I've been playing the Myst series on the Steam Deck. Like when I got my Steam Deck, I bought it on launch day, and it like rejuvenated my interest in sitting down and playing through single player games. So like, but I just alright. So I guess I'll name this video "What's on my PS Vita / Steam Deck in 2025." Alright, let me see if there's anything I hadn't showed you guys. There's got to be something here. Alright, yeah, let me show you my RetroArch. I don't know. Alright, here's, alright. We're going into RetroArch on my Vita 2000. If it'll go on there. But is there anything on here that I hadn't showed you? Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I got the whole regular Nintendo DS library. And from last time I checked, I think there's only 45 to 50% of the DS library that'll play really, really good on the Vita. Like if you want to play your whole library of DS downloaded games, it's better just to do it on a Steam Deck. Okay. So here's some of my RetroArch games. These are just old Sega games I like playing. Here's the history I've played. Let's see. Baby Felix, Silva Saga. Now here is a rare regular Nintendo 8-bit Famicom game that was recently translated into the English. It had an English patch on it. So I went and played through the whole game. It's a regular Nintendo RPG, 8-bit. Silva Saga. And, yeah. Like, the CD Romance site, that site is one of the best sites, like, for gaming, like, on the whole internet, because they have a team of people that translate all kinds of Japanese games. It's not only RPGs, but they translate any kind of game that has any text in Japanese or another language. They'll go in and they'll translate it into English for you. Let's see. Alright, I think that's about does it. Let me go back into my adrenaline, and then that'll be it. Let me alright, shit, the video's already 13 minutes. I gotta get off here. But yeah, I mean, I hadn't made one of these videos, and somebody keeps sending me messages telling me to do an updated PlayStation Vita video, so I guess I will. Yeah, let me get on this. I'll show you. See, I guess I don't have adrenaline on here, do I? No, okay, it's this. Alright, here's the other game I play, Killzone Mercenaries. They actually took the online off on Killzone Mercenaries, but they put it back. You have to download a program and like patch it up. So the shooters I play on PlayStation Vita are Killzone Mercenary and Black Ops Declassified. And here's an Android football game that I downloaded, Real Football 2011. But yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys, when you wonder why I hadn't been on Steam, I just been like on my free time. I sat here and I played my Vitas and I played my Steam Deck. But anyway, that's the video. What's on my PlayStation Vita / Steam Deck in 2025.